Welcome to Crawl to Better Health. Hello, Bob from Silver Fox Fitness. The Mayo Clinic in the United States, a famous research hospital, has been doing a lot of work on the benefits of crawling for seniors or older adults. And I want to share some of those exercises with you today. So you will need a carpet or a mat or something that you can get comfortable on while you're down on the floor doing the crawling. The first exercise is to get down on the mat or the carpet safely. And you'll notice that I'm sitting on a bench or a little stool. And I just have to maybe bend one of my legs and put my knee down and then get my hands down, and then I'm on the carpet. And I want to start off in my tummy position. So I want to move out a little bit here, a little bit of crawling, traditional crawling to get away from that stool, and then get down, lower my body down so I'm on my tummy. Tummy time. And then I'll push myself up with my hands and use my knees, get into my table position. And maybe I can readjust my position on the carpet here, turn if I have to, but then I'm going to maybe forearms, lower my tummy down, nice and low. There we go. I'm on my tummy again. Tummy time. And then I'll get myself up, whatever way is comfortable for you until I'm back in the table position. Let's try that one more time. So maybe my forearm, the other forearm, maybe a hip, tummy, get as low as I can. And then when I'm ready, use my forearms, my hips, and my knees, and my legs, and get back up into the table position. So that's tummy time. The rollover. It means I have to start on my tummy. We know how to do that. Get down on our tummy, get as low as we can, and then do something with your arms and your shoulders. Maybe go to your side. How you do this is up to you, as long as you get yourself rolled over. Good, as low as I can go here, the rollover. And I want to get back up so I can go the way I came, or I can roll this way. Notice what I'm doing with my legs and my hips, readjusting everything, getting onto my side, and then back to my tummy. And then I get up the way I did with tummy time, into my table position. So I have to get down and roll over, right? A rollover. So get down, adjust my arms. Thank heavens I've got strong rotator cuff muscles. And then I roll over slowly, do the rollover. I'll try to get up the other way, readjust my hips, use my legs and my knees, my elbows and my arms, and turn myself around. I went right from the back right up into the table. I didn't even end up on my tummy. Let's go down one more time. Right? Sideways maybe, whatever you can do it. You're not in a hurry. So you're on your back. Let's get on our tummy. And then get back up into the table position. So that's the rollover. The commando crawl requires me to be on my tummy again. So I'll flip over here onto my table position, and then I'll use my forearms and my legs and try to get down on my tummy. I'm in the army, right? And I'm crawling through the swamps of Hiroshima or someplace on earth, and I'm crawling. So I have to use my forearms and the opposite leg and keep really low so the enemy doesn't see me. A great exercise for my hips and my forearms. And I don't have to crawl always forward. Remember, I can crawl backwards. So I'm bending my legs as much as possible. I can crawl in different directions to get around the swamp. I gotta keep low though. I don't want the enemy to see me. Okay, we start in the table position, and we just take a little step forward with our one hand and the opposite knee, right? And then switch, opposite knee, opposite hand, and it's called the traditional crawl. Now let's go back. Opposite arm, opposite leg, opposite hand, opposite knee. You don't have to go back and forth. You can go sideways. Just crawl around any way you like, using your hands, your fingers, your wrists, your knees, your ankles and your toes and your feet, your hips, using lots of body parts just to do the traditional crawl. So again, I'm on my hands and knees in the table position. Now I'm going to do the bum scooter. So I have to get down on my bum. So I have to be seated. Get my legs out in front of me. Use my hands any way I need to use them in my arms so I don't fall over. So now I'm sitting on my bum. My legs are bent. Maybe they're straight. Whatever you want to do with your arms. I don't care. Just don't fall over. Sit down on your bum. And when you're ready, I want you to lift your one bum cheek up, one hip up, the next one, and just scoot along on your bum, the bum scooter. Let's go backwards. Use your hands for balance, your arms for balance. All right, forward and back. How about we can bum to the side? I don't know about you, but I can feel it everywhere in my body. Looks easy. Well, it wasn't easy when I was a baby, and it's not easy now to do the bum scooter. Right, I'm even lifting my bums up. I could scoot like this. Whatever you want is fine as long as you scoot along the floor on your bum. The bum scooter. If you need your hands down to do this, it's up to you. Okay, now I want to sit down on my bum again and put my legs out in front of me and just see if I can sit up straight with no hands. If I have to have one hand down, one arm down, the other one down, that's okay. But I want to try to sit up straight. So push my hips forward a little tiny bit, get them in neutral. That's right. Get your chin on that ledge and push your chin back into your neck. Just sit up straight for a second. You think, that's hard some days, but I can do it. So now I'm going to try it with no hands. It's a little harder, but I'm still sitting up straight. I can feel it in my low back. As soon as I start to slouch down like this and lean forward a little bit, I know I'm in trouble, so I have to sit up straight like this. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to take one leg, doesn't matter which one, and bend it, and then put the knee down on the ground and still sit up straight with no hands. I think maybe if I put my hands down, I could lower that knee to the floor. Now I'm sitting on my hip and my knee and my upper leg is sort of close to the floor. Let me just lean a little bit forward. There we go. So now I'm going to try to bend the other leg and get it like that so the knee's down there too. I can do it with one hand. Nope. Notice my body's on an angle. I want it to be up straight. So I'm sitting up straight, not on an angle. So that tells me a little bit about my mobility and my stability and my coordination and my range of motion, all that kind of stuff. My body should be up straight. So as I push this support into my side, I get a little straighter. I can feel it in my waist there. This doesn't seem to matter unless I was pulling on something. But that's the best I can do today. Let's try to switch sides, roll into the middle, neutral, sit up straight. Okay, take this leg and bend it. Do I have to put my arm down? I think so. You might be able to do it without your arm down. Can I get the knee on the floor? So I'm rolling on my hip. I'm trying to do an exercise known as the 90-90. That means my leg is at 90 degrees at the knee and at the ankle. And this one's at 90 degrees at the knee and the ankle. But right now I'm still having a few problems. So notice the arm, I'm still on an angle. I want to be sitting up straight. Eventually, if I practice this enough, I'll be able to do it, and so will you. Okay, let's try to bend the other leg and get that knee down. Keep your foot flexed, the ankle. Still can't get up straight. This hand isn't doing me any good unless I put it here. Still can't get up straight. Maybe if I hold on to my foot, I can. Hey, that helps a little bit, but get the knee down. This knee's now up. What the heck? Down, down. I need to work on the 90-90. It's a tough one. But remember, start off sitting on your bum cheeks there, legs bent, hips forward a little bit. That's the beginning. Work on the 90-90. To do the crab walk, or the cat walk, some people call it, I have to get back into the table position. So I'm going to rearrange my lower body somehow and push up and get my hips. There we go. So now I'm in the back up for you. Do the traditional crawl backwards so you can see me, because I'm going to come forward. But I'm going to curl my toes in to do this crab or cat walk. I'm going to push up on my toes, lifting my knees up, and then I'm going to walk along, keeping my hips low. And I don't have to go straight. I can go back. But notice my heels are off the ground. I'm on my toes, working lots of muscles in my lower legs there, especially my feet. I can go in a circle, working my shoulders, my hands, my wrists. Get my bum down lower. You don't want to see my big bum in the air. The cat walk, crab walk, call it whatever you want to call it. Just make sure your heels are up. And you alternate as if you're walking. So in the table position again, having a little rest here, I keep my hands below my shoulders, and my hands and my legs are all shoulder width apart, and my head's in neutral, and I'm just relaxing here, getting ready for the up and over. So I got to curl my toes under again and lift myself up off the floor a little bit, and then turn myself on an angle like so. How about the other arm? Is it strong enough to do that? I'm not quite. I'm up, but I'm not over yet. Let's try that again. Okay, I'm going to try to go over. Nope. Nope, not strong enough. So I'm just going to practice coming from the table position, curl my toes under there, lift my lower body off the ground. I'm balancing on my palms and on my toes, and then one arm, the other arm, turn a little bit with the shoulders. But to get all the way over, not ready for that yet. Too hard. I'll have to really practice the up and over. To do the frog hop, I have to get over onto my table, then curl my toes under and use my hands to push my lower body off the ground. And then I can lower my hips and sort of sit in this low squat position. And then my hands come forward, and then I hop. Hands forward. It's just both legs at the same time. Hop. And become a frog. To finish things off here, I have to get into my table position. So I'm getting ready to do the bear walk. And when I do the bear walk, my legs are straight. So I just want to get up, so I curl my toes under, put my heels down. Right, now my legs are really straight. I can feel my hamstrings and my calf muscles doing a lot of work with my tippy fingertips. Now I walk with my legs straight, my bum up nice and high. The opposite. to that cat crab. Keep your legs straight. And then, when you've had enough, just relax and slowly bring your fingertips up the front of your body. Straighten yourself up. Stand there for a minute. Remember, your blood pressure goes up and down when you bend over and get your head below your heart. So just relax, take a few deep breaths. Congratulations. I try to crawl at least once a week. Good luck. Good luck with your crawling.